What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all well. And it is the Covenant Summon again today. And we have a brand new addition to the Fox's family. So the first time that we've seen these guys since the Harvest Summon. And they are coming in with a new hero called Swiftpaw, who I believe is going to be a dark hero from this summon. So let's check her out for the first time ever. Introducing the one, the only Swiftpaw. You know what? I'm kind of disappointed, actually. We don't have any kind of event or contest or anything for these foxes. They're just introducing them into the Covenant Summon like they're supposed to just be added to the game without any sort of effort being put in. Come on, man. I want to see an event with the foxes. I hope that we do have something like that soon enough because, you know, if you look over all the other featured heroes, they're putting the slime heroes into the contest of elements. I can kind of understand that. But the Fox's family, it's a whole family. There needs to be some kind of storyline behind these guys. Otherwise, it's just kind of pointless. But let us take a closer look at this hero and we'll see what she's all about. So, of course, she is a dark hero. She is of the rogue class, which is pretty decent because, of course, it gives her the chance to evade. So a 20% chance to dodge special skill damage. And if you do use the Master Evade, then she can deal 50% of the damage dealt back to the attacker, which is pretty cool. And then her family bonus. So the Fox family is strong. The bonus for a single hero is that they summon a Sly Fox minion with 2% health and 100% attack inherited from the hero. This minion has 80% chance to dodge incoming attacks. So that is why the family bonus is very strong for these heroes. The minion gives an 80% chance to dodge. Then when the minion dodges, it also steals the latest dispellable buff from the attacker and gives it to its owner. That is a very, very strong family bonus. You have an increase if you get two heroes. It's actually exactly the same. It says 1 to 2. It's exactly the same. So it doesn't really matter whether you've got one or you've got two of these heroes. You do get to take advantage of that family bonus. The passive for this hero, decreased healing. Very strong. All enemies get negative 50% healing. And that is a passive. So it sticks around for the whole duration of the battle. That means that any kind of healing that you do is going to be reduced by half, which is very, very annoying. And it is an extremely strong passive. So far, so good. Great class, good family bonus, and an excellent passive. Now, in terms of stats, we will switch off the max power preview. We're running 1105. As I mentioned yesterday, the tunes are about 1110 at the moment on average for the 5 stars. So we are in keeping with the power creep just about. In terms of attack versus defense and health, she is more attacking, 1159 on the attack, 1071 defense, and 1967 health, which is still very strong, and the stats are insane. She gets the special skill boost, Ether Talent. So at the start of each turn, the hero's special skill will deal an additional 30% damage. That's for 6 turns at the beginning of each battle. If it is in PvE content, then it'll refresh at the beginning of each wave, etc. So, special skill for Swiftpaw, Swift Little Friends. So she deals 480% damage to the target. She's running at average speed, and the target gets silenced for 3 turns. She then summons a Sly Fox minion to the caster and nearby allies with 5% HP and 100% attack inherited from the caster. The Sly Fox minion, as we know, has an 80% chance to dodge incoming attacks, and when it dodges, it steals the latest dispellable buff from the attacker and gives it to its owner. Right, this is a pretty cool special, but it's also a bit of a disappointment in the same vein, and I'll tell you why. It's the same as Mr. Frankie Fangs Brimwell from the Garrison Guard family. I was disappointed because his special basically summons the same minion he gets as part of his family bonus. Swiftpaw is exactly the same. So she's a single target sniper and she silences the target. But then she summons the Sly Fox minion, and the Sly Fox minion doesn't do anything different than it does in this special on this family bonus, which we can see here. The only difference is the Sly Fox minion she summons for the caster and nearby has 5% HP and 100% attack. these minions are going to dodge. They've got an 80% chance to dodge your attacks. And I believe, let me just check, it's just incoming attacks. It doesn't specify attacks and special skills. Somebody who has a Fox hero, please test this out for me, because I've got to know whether it dodges normal attacks as well. If it dodges tiles, and that is then resulting in buffs being stolen, that is probably a lot stronger. But at the same time, it's not doing anything serious. You know, it's taking buffs, and some buffs can be pretty detrimental. But the main part about heroes like this is that you need them to be doing some kind of damage as well. If they're not giving a huge amount of protection to your team, aside from the minions through dodge, they need to be doing maybe a bit more damage. I mean, it is frustrating because you need to get rid, even though it's 5% of the HP, you need to get rid of that minion with an 80% chance to dodge to be able to then fire a secondary attack at this hero. But with that being said, I don't think it's going to be too difficult to counter her. It is kind of sucky that one of your heroes gets silenced and that you now have to deal with the enemy dodging left, right, and center. But they're not going to be doing that much, aside from obviously stealing the buffs. And if you don't take a buff-heavy hero against this, then they're not going to be stealing anything. They're just going to be damaging you with about the power of a single slash attack every turn. So I'm not sure how I feel about this hero. I feel like Rust and this one, White Fang, are a lot stronger. I mean, she's got, just look at her, fast speed, dispels buffs from the target, 550 damage to the target. Then the target gets the lasting frost damage, which spreads to nearby enemies. I mean, that's brutal. And remember, she gets the family bonus as well. So even though she doesn't summon 2 of these or 3 of these to the caster and nearby, it doesn't really matter because she's still got the 1, and the 1 can still be effective for her to dodge. I don't know. I mean, it's a strong special skill. I'm not going to say this hero is terrible, but I do feel like it's a little bit uninventive is the word I'm going to use. So I don't think we can give Swiftpaw anything more than, say, an A+. It remains to be seen. I mean, she could just be the greatest thing since sliced bread, and these minions could be the strongest thing in the world. But all it takes is for somebody to bring out a passive like Unstoppable Minions, for example, or for you to take a hero from the Luna family who disables minion effects, and this is pretty much null and void. So yeah, for that reason, I can't go anything more than an A+ for Swiftpaw. I do like the hit to the target. I do like the silence. I think that's cool. It would have been cooler if it was a spreading silence effect, but again, there's just a couple of areas where this little one falls down. Art-wise, I don't even know what's going on here. I think if you're into furries, these heroes are for you, but not for me. I can't say much more than that. But please do let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you think about Swiftpaw. Now, she is featured in this portal alongside some monstrous beasts of heroes. Pretty much every other hero in this portal would be a significant improvement to most people's rosters. Pharah's excellent, White Fang's excellent, Rust is a beast, Eager is mental good with his fiends. Was it fiends or minions? Yeah, the fiends are destructive as heck. And then this guy, Armin Charming, he's also pretty damn decent as well. Just puts everybody to sleep and increases the damage that they take. So as far as this portal's concerned, you do have a great chance to pull one of these fantastic heroes. It's a 1.6% chance for a legendary featured, even though a lot of people say it doesn't feel like it. That is what it actually is. So yeah, pretty much all I've got to say about this new hero Swiftpaw and about the portal. Please do let me know in the comments what you guys think of her. I'm always interested to hear your thoughts. Drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your mother, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now, guys.